Hello once again everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time joining me today. Hi, my name is Hannah. I make a lot of different videos here on YouTube, sometimes story time, sometimes makeup related, sometimes jewelry related like this one. It's a mixed bag here. I like to believe I have a little bit of something for everybody. So if you are new or if you are returning and you've just never checked out my playlists on the channel, I highly recommend that because I have a lot of different stuff on the channel, like I said. So, you know, you never know what you're gonna get. So if you want to check those out, please feel free. I have them all organized. I try to keep them up to date. But without further ado, let's jump into this amazing sterling silver eBay haul. So if you notice, I'm not really wearing jewelry today. All I have on is this wedding set from Julia.com. I made a video about them. That video was sponsored, I guess, but this one is not. I'm still like in love with this set. I'll put my coupon code and everything down below if you are interested. If not, whatever, but I don't have any jewelry on except for that today because most of the jewelry I've been wearing is from this haul recently. I mean, I've been really getting into sterling silver, and if you don't know, if you haven't been here, yellow gold is really my thing. I am obsessed with yellow gold. I always have been. Antiques, vintage jewelry like from the 70s and 80s. I am obsessed. I love yellow gold, but obviously, yellow gold is kind of expensive, and I'm not a huge fan of gold vermeil or gold plating just because I've had some pieces over the years that I was just in love with, and they were vermeil, they were plated, and like I said, I loved them so much that I wore them so much that the plating wore off, and to me it's just not worth it to get them replated repeatedly when you could just save up and buy, let's say, an antique item or a vintage item. Like the place that I buy a lot of my vintage jewelry from is in Hot Springs. I got, you know, several rings for $500, $600, and that's several rings, you know, multiple. So instead of paying, you know, $100 or something like that for gold vermeil, I just spring for the real thing. But I've been getting really into sterling because I don't have a lot of sterling. I don't have a lot of white gold. I think I only have one white gold piece, and it's a necklace, which I love. I'm obsessed with it. Dustin got it for me for Christmas last year, and I am in love with it, but I don't really have a lot of sterling pieces. And the great thing about sterling is it gives you that nice high shine look, that nice white gold look without the white gold price tag. And yes, it will tarnish, but that's literally the easiest thing to fix. I always see people selling their silver stuff because it's tarnished and they don't want it anymore. But all you have to do is get a polishing cloth, or worst case scenario, some silver dip. Silver dip's not the greatest for silver just because it leaves it feeling a little gritty and stuff afterward. But if you have something like an item I'm about to show you that has like a chain finish, or not finish, but it's like a chain where you can't really clean in the tiny crevices, silver dip is probably your best option. And to get rid of the grittiness, all you've got to do is use a polishing cloth on it afterward. So I've been talking your ears off, but I just wanted to get that out of the way about why I have been into silver. All of this stuff is sterling, as you could see from the title, but the stones are genuine in these items, I believe, except for one I'm not so sure of, but I'm going to be popping up in this corner up here the actual eBay listing, and we'll kind of do a comparison on how good the product description was and all that good stuff. I just want this to be a really informative video because I know a lot of people worry about buying from eBay, and they say, you know, how do you know if that's real or not? Well, if you want to know if a stone is real or not, you can get a stone tester, or you can just take it to your local jeweler and say, hey, is this real? Is this fake? If it's fake, you can get your money back on eBay. eBay has a great return policy, so if it's fake and they sold it to you saying it was real, all you got to do is take it to a jeweler, either confirm or deny, and get your money back if it's fake. But without further ado, without further ramble, I am so sorry. Let's jump into this. So some of these items are actually for my best friend for her birthday because she is an August baby, so I got her some peridot stuff. But let's start off with the stuff that I got for myself just because there's more of that. So let's start with the one thing that is not, oh goodness, the one thing that does not have any kind of stones, and I will do close-ups on these, by the way. Sorry if my close-ups are shaky too, because I have very shaky hands. But as you can see, this was sold to me as an Italian Rollo Link little heart locket bracelet. And what I really loved about it was the safety chain on there. And I will have the prices and stuff on here as well. I want to say this was around $30 for this, which is not bad at all. And on the little heart lock, the way that it opens, let me show you. One end has a little, I don't know if you can see this little tiny notch right there, and all you have to do is pull up on it. Sometimes it's tricky, but all you have to do is pull up on it, and it's just like that. And the safety chain is attached in case you unhook this from the other loop, so it can't fall off of you. So that's really cute. But I love this. I think it has a really, really nice look to it. The finish was a little tarnished on it, so I did have to use silver dip for this because it has that small-ish chain link in there, the Rollo. So the polishing cloth couldn't just get in between all of that, you know. I probably could have used like a pipe cleaner or something of that nature, but silver dip is just the best option, and you don't have to dip it for long. I think I dipped this for like 5 seconds, and then afterwards I just polished the whole outside with the polishing cloth. So that was a really nice deal. This is 7 inches, by the way. I have somewhat small wrists, so 7-inch bracelets are still a little bit big on me, but I don't really care. This is beautiful. I love the detail on the locket there. I'm sorry, I keep showing you up close like I'm not gonna be doing up close clips, but I know that my clips can be shaky, so that's why I'm doing that. That is the only bracelet that I got for myself. The other stuff are rings and necklaces. So let's go ahead and jump into the rings. So the first ring that I got is this little Judith Ripka band. And these are supposed to be stackable. I believe they were sold as stackables or something like that. These are discontinued to my knowledge, but that's what it looks like. The lady sold it as a garnet band, but I'll tell you right now, those look too pink to be garnet. Like, they could possibly be rhodolites, but I have looked this band up online and a lot of people refer to it as a ruby band. So I think it may very well be rubies and not garnets, because the lady who sold it to me said, hey, I'm just cleaning out my jewelry box. This is something I don't wear. Here you go. But I don't know. I think it may be rubies. I don't really care. I like it either way. But I don't use this as a stackable. I just wear it on its own. I think it's really cute. A lot of Judith Ripka's stuff is kind of big and gaudy to me. No shade if you love that. I'm just not that big on huge jewelry, you know. So this was perfect for me. I love the detail in it. And I submitted a best offer, I guess, and she took it. It was like $33 or something like that. I don't know. I tried to make it like an even number with the shipping or whatever, and she accepted it. So, but that's what it looks like. This is the size 7, and if you are unsure, sterling can be resized as long as there's not you know, a ton of intricate detail along the band all the way around. So like this ring could be resized because there's nothing on the back there, and it's a nice big area. As far as I know, it could be. Now if the sets are a little bit weird, they may not want to do it, you know, just in case of popping the sets. But overall, I think this is a great deal, especially because a lot of Judith Ripka's jewelry can be really, really expensive. But I got inspired to look up some of her stuff on eBay by a girl here on YouTube that I watch. I think her channel is called Gem Talk, I want to say. Her name is Sarah Brittany, but The channel is called Gym Talk. I've been watching a ton of her videos lately. She buys a lot of stuff from like QVC, JTV, eBay, like all that stuff. So she does a lot of really cool hauls, but she had a haul that had some Judith Ripka stuff in there, and I was like obsessed. So I had to Google it and like eBay and all that stuff. So that's what inspired me to get that ring, and I have to say, really good deal on it. I am really happy about that one. This next ring that I want to talk about has diamonds and spessartite garnets. I believe that's how you say it. They are a rare kind of orange garnet. I believe they're also called mandarin garnets. Very, very pretty and very, very expensive. But I got this ring for, I believe, $100.99. So it was the most expensive thing that I purchased, but I have to say, I think it's worth it. It's just beautiful. It catches the light beautifully, and it has like small diamonds along the top and the bottom, as you can see. Super, super pretty, just absolutely gorgeous, and I have a necklace that goes with it, but I am just obsessed with that. I'm sorry if you guys can't see this that well. I'm trying my best, but please know that I'm going to do close-ups. So I love that. I think it's gorgeous. I think it was a good price too, considering how expensive those garnets can be. They can really get up there in price just because they're pretty rare, and I had never heard of them until I actually stumbled onto the necklace, which I'm about to show you. So let me get that. I had never heard of them, certainly never seen one until I stumbled upon this necklace on eBay. It's a really, not really small, but it's a fairly small solitaire spessartite garnet necklace, just a pendant, and it came with the chain. It wasn't just the pendant, but it's absolutely stunning. I love it. It's just a small, you've probably seen me wearing it in videos before this one, but I love it. I don't know. It's simple, but it packs a punch. And I think this one was like $16 after shipping. So I didn't think that the stone was real, but it actually is. Maybe it's just because it's kind of small. I don't know, but it's gorgeous. I'm in love with it. I think it's just beautiful. Even though it's kind of small, it's still like a little, it packs a little punch, you know what I'm saying? So I really, really like that. Then this one, I'm not sure if this stone is real or not. I haven't looked into that. I'll put the listing up there, like I said, but that's what it looks like. I think it's supposed to be a blue topaz, and it very well may be. I don't know. It just has kind of a glassy look to it. I don't know, but I just loved the bail up here. I thought that it was absolutely just like interesting the way that it's mounted on there, like with the little kind of leaf-like designs. I just thought that was really cute. It's just on an 18-inch chain, just like that other one. It's the same length, and on the back it just says, oh, it says Vondel Sterling. So I don't know. I think this was about $20. Really, really pretty. I love this necklace. I think it's really, really nice. And I mean, you really can't go wrong on eBay. I mean, you can just find some great deals. You might have to sit there and kind of hunt through for a while. It's kind of like if you go shopping at a thrift shop or something like that. You might have to, you know, sift through the stuff that's not so good to come up on the really, really good stuff, but you can find some really nice deals on there. Okay, so that's everything that I got for myself. So now we're gonna move on to the stuff that I got for my best friend for her birthday. And just a little backstory, I decided to get her a peridot set because she doesn't own any peridot. She always says that she's gonna buy some, but she never does. So let's see. The very first thing is this little, obviously sterling peridot tennis bracelet type thing. Here, let me flip it around. Absolutely stunning. Super pretty, just with some round cut peridot. And these are natural peridot, by the way, in case you were wondering. there those are. So that's really cute. I don't remember how much this was, but I remember that the bracelet and the necklace together add up to be about $49, I believe, which was great. I wasn't expecting to spend that little on this set, but hey, if you can find it, you know. So that's the bracelet. And then let me see if I can get this box out. Hang on. All right. In this box, I've got the necklace, which again is sterling. It's got white topaz surrounding the peridot. I'm trying to cover this up because this is from a jewelry store, but the necklace is from eBay, not a jewelry store, but this is the only necklace holder that I've got. So this is what I'm gonna give it to her in. Absolutely stunning, just a beautiful, beautiful necklace. I'm so excited to surprise her with this and see her reaction because I know she's not expecting it. But I am just really excited. I wanted to get her a ring, like a peridot ring, like a birthstone ring, but she's got really small fingers. I don't know what size her fingers are. I would guess probably around a 5, but I didn't want to, you know, take a chance on that. I thought a necklace and bracelet set would be perfect. So there's that. I'm so excited to be giving her her birthstone for her birthday. We're having a party for her this weekend. So not like the weekend before you're watching this, the weekend after you're watching this. So I'm just really excited and I can't wait to give it to her. I think she's gonna love it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I had a couple of things coming from JTV, some Tanzanite stuff, but JTV has decided that they don't want to accept my debit card for some reason. I have to call like their fraud protection on Monday or something. I don't understand. So the day that you're watching this, I will be having to deal with fraud prevention or protection or whatever. I have to call their customer hotline or whatever, which is so crazy. I don't understand why. Like, it's my debit card, okay? It's in my name, but whatever. Thank you guys for joining me again today. Leave me a like if you liked the video. Comment down below. Tell me what your favorite item was, or tell me if you've bought something awesome on eBay. Tell me something about your eBay experience. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for joining me today. Leave me a like, comment like I said, and don't forget to subscribe because I make new videos every Monday and Friday. Thank you guys once again so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.